this up here for the extra business now.
Okay.
So we use them up here a lot, and then in the winter.
Move them out. Okay, that's a good idea.
There's some other alternatives too. If I give Peach maybe some more safe places in the living room, start putting up some shelves and things, maybe she'll come out. She didn't go out on the porch anymore.
We had a goofy day. Yeah, everybody's here but Jackie. That's true. So is Mudgy ready? Hi, Dutchie. You know, something's happened to Raza. I mean, she's always been wonderful, but boy, she is just turning into this big old lover bug. She's just amazing. Just, I don't know what's happened, but it's wonderful.
Ooh.
Mudgy, okay, Mudgy's ready, so we're going to get started.
Yeah, that's
A busy list there today.
yeah, it is.
I'm sorry, I can
that's
help when I
okay.
get done.
Where's your granddaughters? They helped me last week with
Yeah.
brushing the fatties.
They're not here.
Oh, darn it.
Mudgy, we're going to get started, and everybody,
Awesome.
yeah, you know what's been really nice is Mindy and Diana's been here since Sunday, and it's just been wonderful. They've taken over the care of those babies, just like the week before we had our friends, our visitors do that, and that really, really, really helps a lot. And in those 4 days, they progressed a lot. They went from being pretty much totally fed, syringe fed, to now they're more eating out of the dish, but still needing a little bit of top over. So Pat, like on yours, these, yeah, check it out because it says first, but first offer a plate of gruel and see how they do.
And
Some-
some back thumpers.
Yeah, the back thumpers, and then the little golden white is in the front thumpers.
And then there's 5 in the back thumpers that,
There's 5 in one pan, 4
Okay.
in another, and
so
then
they all get offered gruel first. And then,
yeah, yep.
Whoa.
Haven't done Farrah's meds yet.
Where's the gruel?
Please be in there. Isn't there any glue in there? Oh, there's a little bit right there. I'm gonna have to make some more tonight.
That's not very much.
No, get a jar of baby food and add to it. And it's in the camera. We can make that go a little bit further. No, let me get that. Oh. And if you add half of that, a jar of baby food, and one of those fancy feasts, that'll get you everything you need for tonight, and then I'll have to make
Okay.
more. All right. So, Mudgy, we're gonna, Farrah's had her meds, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I think this is our monthly delivery from Spoiled Rotten. It's called petflow.com. It's Spoiled Rotten, and once a month we get this, and it's always packed so nicely. And there's just a menagerie of different things in here. I never know what to get. No, I never know what we're going to get until we get it. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Look at this. There's Cat Grass Plus. Grass grows straight from container. We do this every once in a while and it's fun. And then there's the wellness, and we know the kitties love that. Semi-moist pet greens. We'll put that down on a plate and share that with everybody. There's a Ziwi, Z-I-W-I Peak. It's a New Zealand pet nutrition. Hey Janet, if you're out there, this came from New Zealand. And there's another one from New Zealand, Ziwi Peak. Ziwi Peak. And then this is a cool toy. Isn't this cool? This is one of those pet stages which we know is fun. It's a double action chime chase. Keep kitty entertained for hours with a double action chime chase. The lightweight toy will roll and jingle as your cat chases and bats at the bell trapped inside. Oh, they will like that. We'll open that up for tonight.
Guys, this is
Oh, and there's one more thing. Aw, this is for the pet owner. It's a necklace that says meow on it. Aw, isn't that nice?
No, guys, this isn't for you.
Yeah, that's really cool. Oh. So, thank you so much for this. I appreciate it. We'll have fun with this. We'll do this one tonight. Hey, and Pat, for your stuff tonight, if you want to use these with anything for any of your foods.
Well, I do have a bunch of other kittens to
Okay,
feed.
well you can try that, because I know they'll like that. I know they will. Alright, we're going to put that there. So our spoiled rotten friend has sent us another spoiled rotten package. Thank you for that. It's kind of fun. Every time I see that come in the door, it's like, oh yeah, I wonder what's in there now. Okay, I don't know if Holly is on or not, but Holly, if you're on, I know this is for Molly. I didn't know, I wasn't positive if we're supposed to open this and show everybody what it is, because I already know for sure that Kelly will not be here tomorrow. She went to the doctor, and Kelly was going to come in if she wasn't in labor, which the doctor said, you might be in full labor tomorrow. Kelly texts me and says, but if I'm not, I'll be there. It's like, I said, Kelly, please stay home and rest and have that baby. So I know for sure that she's not going to be coming in, but I didn't know if I was supposed to open this to show people. So,
These youngins want to eat now.
Mods, I'm going to go ahead and keep on going, but if Holly comes on, just go ahead and look for that, and then we'll go from there. After we get done with boxes, we're going to go, I'll let you know what happened at the vet's office at college.
Come on, guys. Hey,
At college this week.
I got to feed these guys.
Yeah, they sound hungry.
They are
So,
going crazy here. Just hang in there, babies. I got it.
But Mods, if I miss it, because I'm going to keep on going, just do it in caps, and I'll look for caps up there. This box
Grab it? Oh, I know.
says, attention Octavia.
Ooh.
Oh, she's there at the door. Oh, she's watching a baby bird. Good thing you can't get that. She's at the window watching the, oopsie-days. She's at the window watching our feeder, where on one side is a feeder and the other side is a nesting box. Yes. So, Holly, I know for sure that Kelly won't be here. So are we supposed to open the box for Kelly's, Molly, to show everybody? Open it. Okay, we'll do this one and then we'll do it. Thank you, Holly. I wasn't sure how I was supposed to do that. Let's see here. Oh wait, I'm sorry. This is from Octavia. And I know she uses the phone, and I know she uses her shopping cart.
I will say this Ziwi Peak is very meaty.
It's very meaty.
Very meaty.
So Octavia sent us this box is deeper than I thought it was. There's 3 cases of Fancy Feast appetizers, which we can definitely use. Yeah, we were low on these, so I appreciate that. Ooh, I'll put that there, and I'll get things put away later. And so you notice this is, so when the box is opened, it's things that Octavia likes to thieve. Oops, gosh! Come here, come over here and stay out of trouble. You rascal, feels good, doesn't it? Wow, no. This is Whiskas Perfectly Chicken, which she's the one who gets them out of the cupboard and then sucks the juice out and then throws it to the kitties for them to eat. They can have the rest of it. Okay, now let's get some Friskies. And the third thing in here from Octavia is some more of the Whiskas packets. And these are such that she can also suck the juice out of these. She does. She licks and licks and licks and gets them out, and then she leaves the packages there for the kitties to tear open. So, see now, I think, I don't even trust her with that. We'll just cover it up like that until I get this open for her. So Octavia, hey kitty, 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 Octavia. She's chirping at the birds. Thank you, baby girl. And thank you for whoever helped Octavia with that. I appreciate it. Oh, this box is from Hannah, our special friend. Hannah, if you're out there, I bet you are. Hannah, I love your duct tape. It's that, oh, I should know what the...
Despicable Me.
Yeah, Despicable Me. I kept thinking I should know what that's called.
The Minions. Those are Minions.
Yeah, there. Okay.
That's a cute movie.
I didn't get to
think
see that.
Two might be cute too.
Tabitha? Yeah.
It's cuter than I thought it was gonna be.
Come on.
Okay, babies, let's get some plates.
Okay, so this is from our friend Hannah.
Come on, babies.
Oh, don't do that. Whoops, wait a minute. Hold the phone. This doesn't get opened yet. Good thing. This doesn't get opened yet. Hannah, I caught it. I got it, and you've got it on here. This is for Patty's on 7/31. So I'm going to put this back. Oh, did I get you, baby? Yeah. Oh. I'm going to set this back on the counter, or up on the file cabinet. Oh, you're so forgiving.
Oh, so forgiving. Oh.
So far we have, for the Patty's birthdays, we have Hannah's box, and we have 2 cards that we'll save for their birthdays. And a couple packets of the fish that was sent by Mayumi. Yeah. All right. This box and this box are both from Tiger Cat 54, who is Great Aunt Julie in Iowa. Tiger Cat 54, Great Aunt. Oh, Julie, they will love this. A gift from Julie P. It's the Tiki Cat food, and I'm gonna go ahead and open the plastic because I'm gonna use some for breakfast in the morning. What are you staring at me for? What was that for?
I got it. Oh my
So
goodness.
there's a dozen cans of the Tiki Cat. So Auntie Julie, thank you very, very much. We'll put that over here.
It's one of I'm my leg again.
That would be Fiona. Thanks, Julie. I appreciate it. Oh, you know what? That's right. Let me pick out. There's one I know they for sure will like, and where's that other one? And there it is. Okay. Okay, so when it's Patty's birthday, so you guys got to help me remember. I put there 2.
I don't like what I put down. Rather, it's supposed to use mine. No, it's mine.
They'll eat it. You know what? Even if they don't, you just leave it down because they will eat it during the night. I know they will. I know they will. And this one is also from Auntie Julie. Great Auntie Julie. And
My pee-pee's getting a little fussy.
this one says, I'm thinking that maybe some of this Nummy's food will, oh yeah, we'll have Jersey eating on his own. Let's see what kind this is. Now I remember, Julie, Oh, this is good food. This is that, Felida, is that how you pronounce that? Felida? It's chicken and rice formula and chicken broth. Chicken and rice formula and chicken broth. It's chicken, cranberries, herbs, rice, eggs, and sunflower oil. We'll try that. We will try that. Hey, Pat, can you put this whole thing on a plastic plate right there and put in to Cat's Corner room for Mary and Jersey? Oh, sure. And we're hoping that Jersey will eat it. And I'm going to put this.
Does he have included too?
Well, Jersey's just kind of just having a little problem eating on his own. Yeah. Bingo, we made it. So Julie will try that, and hopefully he will. Yeah. We're trying not to overdo the feeding for him because we want him to try to be a little hungry so that he will try to eat on his own. We'll help. Oh, Gallant, I love you. I miss you. Kitty, kitty, Gallant. Okay, this box is from Kate C. from Tennessee. Kate C. from Tennessee. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. This is,
They think it's funny I'm being used as a tree.
that hurts. These are the Starbucks Columbia medium instant coffee. There's 24 single serve packets, and you just put that in your water and you've got your coffee. And the reason I said that was funny was it Wednesday that one of the volunteers asked me, do we have any more of that coffee that was sent like this? So now I can say, yep, it's in the cage where we put everything. So I'll put that over there, and thank you. But oh yeah, it says for Jackie and volunteers, thank you for all you do. Kate C. Kate, thank you. They'll be perking up when they see this. Thank you for doing that. You know, we put one like in the office and one in the cabana room. They'll eat it, and they will. They'll like it.
Well, there's a little group eating.
Okay, now
I'm not sure what they thought they were gonna get.
We'll open this one, and then we'll open up
Come on, baby. Come on.
Holly's present to Kelly and Molly. Ooh, these have some cool stamps on there. This came from Ohio. Wait. Can you wait? Thank you.
Magenta.
I got a last name, but I gotta look for the first name because we don't say last names. So maybe there's a note. Whoa. Yes.
Oh, you trying to bury that?
There is a note. This looks very,
That
very
can't cook.
interesting.
Now, let me warm this up.
Oh.
Hey, here's something for you, Magenta.
I love these magnets. These are those magnets where you turn them, the cat walks. I love those. I use them for bookmarks. And this says, oh, this is from Tara. Hope you can use these to stock your new office. Saw the ruler and thought of you. And Mudgy, if you could put that there's also a donation in here from Tara, T-A-R-A. I'll put this in when I go in. I got a cabinet in my kitchen that I sort things out after boxes. Use the money for the Porchies and Covies. Give them all a big hug for me. Thanks for all you do for the animals who have no voice. You are one of a kind for sure. Your friend from West Milton, Ohio, Tara. Tara, thank you. And I think what we'll do for the Covies and the Porchies is we'll probably get a tunnel or something like that for them to play with down there. Okay, that would be cool. We'll find some fun things for him. And I'm gonna put that in my pocket too, so I don't forget it. Oops, wait, that goes there. That goes there. And so this is for our new mail room. This will be great. These are padded. Mudgy, there's probably like, I'm just gonna guesstimate and say 2 dozen. 2 dozen of the padded envelopes. These are nice. Big, too. And there's a card. Oh, you rascals, you. There's a card for Sherry, so I always try to put those there so I don't forget. She might be here tonight. And there's also, whoa. Hey.
Do you have a syringe out there in the Pepper's room? Okay.
What, a onesie here? No. Use one for the golden white, one for one cage and one for the other so you don't change out. It's like an iPad or, you know, any kind of some of the electronic carriers.
But I should have
This is
separate
nice.
dishes for them.
Yep. Just use the black ones and just pour it in. Yep. Thank you, Tara. This is very, very nice. Very, 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 very. Oh, I just had a humongously good idea. You know, my light laser has this great big one that I don't use that. It's too big, so I have it in a drawer, and it always worries me that it's just sitting in the drawer. This would be nice to keep that in. And then there's also holders. Heck, we can put pins in there, pencils, paper clips. We got enough paper clips to fill that. And another container. We could put a lot of variety of things in these. This would be nice. Tara, thank you. This is very nice. I'll just put this out in the mail room. I hope well, I know everybody didn't get to see, but this morning I did a tour and let everybody see the mail room and the back thumper's room and the front thumper's room. So that was kind of fun. Yeah, and I'll do it again sometime very soon. All right, let me go put this over here. No kitties. Look what you guys did. Look what you guys did. Again. And I feel kind of guilty opening this, but what Holly said to open it, and this is from Molly, Kelly's baby to be. Well, it is here, but it is a bee, but it's not here yet. So she's went to the doctor today. I don't want to mislead anybody. She went to the doctor today that she said the doctor thinks she's in pre-labor, and that by tomorrow the doctor says will probably be in full labor. So she's ready. She's ready to have this baby. So we'll keep up with everything and let you guys know. And then we'll let you know how big and when and all that. And I'll probably end up giving this to Lynette tomorrow, if Lynette's here. So this was made for Molly by our wonderful person, Holly. Oh my gosh. I know what this is, I think. Oh. Holly, this is awesome. Look at that. Oh my gosh, Holly, this is too cool. She is going to go nuts with this. Isn't that awesome? Holly is so soft. Isn't that neat? Wow. Do you want to just leave her out there in the office where it's quiet? Okay. Holly, she's going to love that. Yeah, she will. Yeah.
Is that a frog blanket?
It is, and your mommy likes frogs too. Look at it. Holly, this is awesome. Oh, Holly, she's gonna love this. And I see there's a card here, so I'll stick this. Hey, what is that? I'll stick that right inside there, Holly, to keep it in there. Oh, she will love it, Holly. She'll love it. She will. From her flea prevention, we'll have to switch kinds on her. Yep, down you go. I'm almost done, but not quite. Okay. Holly, I'm probably not going to get this quite as nice as you did. Kathy, do you think you could get it put back in there? Good luck. Kathy will do it. She can do it. I know she can. I know she can. I know she can. Yeah. And I put in here 2 envelopes. This is from Kiki, my cat. That's Jocelyn. Cute as ever.
Did you get us presents? Did you get me a present? Did you get Stacy a present?
Oh, you mean like when you got that bag? No, she didn't this time. Oh, Kiki, my cat. Kiki's from Florida. This is sweet of you. Sorry this is late. Forgot to put it in the envelope with the others. This is for our wonderful, wonderful Olaf's birthday. And that was also July 15th. We had a lot of them on July 15th. It says, life is like riding a bicycle. In order to keep your balance, you must keep moving. Also very true. Isn't he handsome? Handsome, handsome, handsome. Thank you, Holly. I'm sorry. Thank you, Kiki. We'll hang this up. And to get it, we'll get this up on our birthday door as well. And we have 1 envelope. Oh, this is from Karen B. Karen B, who is from our very own Defiance. Oh, Karen, thank you. These are the cheap tapes that we save, and we add up stacks of them, and then we get some money from them, from the grocery store. So that's pretty cool. And, you know, I have 2 things from Joanne C., but I think I'm going to read one tonight, and I'll read one tomorrow night. Because I wanted to go over also this stuff with you all. You know, Joanne wrote that wonderful poem the other day about Mary in Jersey, and it was really, really awesome, and I'd like to read this other one too. Well, you know, she's just turned a corner and being extra, extra friendly lately. It's really nice to see. The Patties like, I would probably have to say they like a lot of that classic Fancy Feast is probably some of theirs. Low, I thought of 2 things today that we were low on. Well, vinegar and bleach, but don't do that. That costs too much to send it for shipping. It was, oh, well, you guys are so good to us. I always hate to say, if you are thinking of sending something, really want to know what we're low on, we're We're pretty low on the liquid KMR again. The babies are eating us out of house and home. And if I can say another thing too, but don't go overboard because you guys already help us so much. The Fancy Feast kitten cans. Fancy Feast kitten cans. We're really, really low on those too. Those are the two biggies, the KMR liquid and the Fancy Feast kitten. But I know you guys help us so much.
I know it is.
So this is from Joanne C. And she's just really captured these guys. I love it. I love this. She's got Jackie brought Mary and then Jersey out to the cam after boxes on 7/23. That was 2 days ago. They weren't brought out together as Jersey seems to be less dependent on Mary for confidence. And then this is the story. Jersey says, Mary, where are you going? Mary says, just to the big room for a minute or two. I will be right back. Jackie says, it's okay, Jersey. Jersey says, okay then, if Mama Jackie says it's okay. Mary says, oh wow, look at all the other kitties and the toys. I gotta get down there and check it out. Remember when I was holding her? She was just kind of Googling everything. It was really, really kind of cute. And then Jackie says, tomorrow we will block off the sun porch room for just Mary and Jersey and let them loose in there. Mary says, but I want to go now. I have never been anywhere before but an enclosed porch. All this is new and I am ready to explore. Jersey says, I can hear you, Mary. Me too. I think I am ready for exploring as long as we can do it together. Mary says, it's your turn with Mama Jackie now, Jersey. She wants to show you to all the people that love you. Jersey says, hi, Mama. Yes, you can take me into the other room. I am being convinced of the realness of you and this place. Jackie says, Jersey ate 5 spoons of food for Sherry today, right off the spoon, not from a syringe. And she said he purred while lying on her shoulder. Jersey says, oops, forgot I was going to let her know. And I think I still needed to be held and fed, put food in my mouth. Darn. Well, if it means we get to come out of our room more often, it's worth it. And that purring thing, that just happened. I couldn't help it. And Jackie says, Jersey no longer hides his head under my arm. Do you see that? Awakened in us, and we are exploring with the need to know more. And Jackie says, okay, Jersey, going to put you back in your room now. All those viewers love you and Mary so much. Sleep well tonight. You have a big day tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and read the second one anyhow. And Joanne C. says, I was asked to write a conversation about Mary and Jersey's big adventure in Kitty Cabana. Here it is. So you remember that night, and then the next day, which was yesterday, I put them in Kitty Cabana. We shut the door and we shut the cat door and left the windows open because there's no way they can't use that. And put them down on the floor, and then I did that again this morning. So here is Joanne's next story. Mary, and this is written with Mary and Jersey in Kitty Cabana. Mary says, Jersey, where are you? Jersey says, under this table shelf thing by the wall where they can't see me. Mary says, I am behind this tree thing for the same reason. Jersey says, I guess I wasn't as ready for this as I thought. I didn't expect this place to be so big and so many new smells. My head is spinning. Mary says, me too, and you should see all the cats at that big window wanting to get in. I am so afraid what they will do to us. I can't hear what they are saying either. Michelle from Toledo, our volunteer that came that day, says, aw, Mary and Jersey, no one is going to hurt you, I promise. You can go anywhere in here you want. Take your time, there's no hurry. Jersey says, that lady, easy for her to say no one is going to hurt us. Look how much bigger she is than us. And look how many more of those other cats there are than just you and me. And Mary says, I know, Jersey. This trust thing only goes so far. Things look so different when I was in Jackie's arms last night. All the other kitties look smaller. Now they look huge up above us there. Jersey says, how long are we going to have to be in here? I want to go back to our room. I know that room and there is nothing scary in there. Mary says, I know, Jersey, or I don't know, Jersey, maybe just a little while longer. Have to admit, this is a pretty room, though. Look at the sunshine shining in. And remember how scary our room was at first, too? Maybe we will get used to being in here, too, and even learn to like it. Jersey says, will we ever feel in control, Mary? And Mary says, what do you mean, Jersey? Jersey says, I mean, will we ever be able to walk wherever we want? Will we ever be able to play with anything we see on the floor? And what about the other cats? Will they be nice to us? We are a little different from them, you know. And Mary says, I think so, Jersey. Not today, though. But I think so, Jersey. I look at the other cats, and they seem to be free. So, yes, I think so, someday. These are pretty cool stories, Joanne C. Thank you for these. Thank you, thank you. So, let me put these away, and then I'd love to give you an update on what happened to our kitties at college. Okay? All right, hang on there. Whoops. Oh, Cookster, you're a little nut. You're just a little nut. Well, Dr. Don was here this afternoon, about 4:30-ish. He stayed maybe an hour, maybe we talked. It was really nice to talk to him. He's so wonderful. He loves our cats. And Monday, he would love to have, there's one more week that we can work out right away. And that's next week. And he would like us to send 5 cats. 2 that would be beneficial for radiology, and 3 of them that are anything. All of them will get lab work, x-rays, another FIV leukemia test if we want them to. They'll all get microchipped and full lab work, things like that. They're really wonderful. So one of them, I know for sure right now, what we're going to do is send up, I had already thought about this earlier this week, we're going to send up Anna Marie. So if our Anna Marie two-legger lady is on, Anna, we're going to send your kitty cat there next week. But this time, instead of them being there 4 days, yeah, they were there 4 days, 4 full days. They'll be there 3 days. But I talked to him about Anna Marie and showed the eyes. He also did a preliminary eye test, and he too thinks she does not see. You know, she's starting to get around here better and better. She seems a bit off today. We've all noticed that, and I'm not sure what's going on with her, but she does seem to be off a little bit. But she's going to go up, and he's going to specifically look for, see if there's a BB behind the eye. They'll x-ray this BB here, see if there's any others, and also under that. They'll x-ray this BB here, see if there's any others, and also under that armpit. So we're going to do that, and she'll also get full x-ray, full laboratory too. And then the others, the second one of that will be probably an adult. These 3 will probably be older teenagers that we'll do. They're in cages, yeah, but these students, these kitties are pampered pretty big time while they're there. He tells me all kinds of stories of what the students do. They're petted, they're played with, they're fussed over, they're groomed, they're brushed, they're held, they're carried around. So the students are enjoying the kitties too. So yeah, we'll send up Anna Marie on Monday and another adult and probably 3 teenager type kitties. So let's start with the easiest one first. Not that one. Well, these were all very, very interesting ones. I guess we'll start with Dulce. So Dosey's discharge instructions just say, Dosey is a young adult domestic shorthair. He is very friendly, bright, alert, and responsive. This was really interesting to me because I forgot to tell him about Dosey's little bottom problem, you know, his little bum problem. And so he's starting to read this and he says, has he ever had any problems with his bottom? And I said, oh gosh, I forgot to tell you. Yes. And so I went into pretty good detail of what had happened to Dosey and things like that. And, you know, he didn't do the droppage of the stool like what, you know, he would do at Karen's, but he did have a little anal smear every day there. So he did, for the third time, we've done a complete panel on the stool for Dosey. Again, it's negative, so that's good. So he had the inflamed perirectal area, possibly in association, well, they thought with some fecal matting in the area till we talked. So it wasn't that. It's probably some kind of a neurological problem there where it relaxes at times and lets a little stool leak out. And Dosey, but he is overall an apparently healthy, very friendly cat. Dosey was microchipped uneventfully. His lab work is awesome. Nothing wrong with that. All of his notes are he's happy guy, good color, temperature's good, ears are clean. They even trimmed his toenails, and they did insert a microchip. And we always check those. Oh, and they also did another FIV and leukemia test on him. So, oh, you're welcome, Anna Marie. Yep. She's going to come back so smart. So, Dosey is done, and Dosey is fine. And then these three have been very interesting. We'll do Kookster next. I have a whole series of x-rays here from Kookster. Kookster, I was most interested in sending him because of his pin in his leg. So he's got here, Kookster is a very friendly, bright, alert, and responsive young adult cat. Kookster was microchipped uneventfully while he was anesthetized for radiographs. Kookster has recent 4 weeks ago surgery on his right proximal femur. Follow-up radiographs were taken and are being forwarded. He did another FIB leukemia test, which was negative. Now this is what's interesting on Kookster, is he had a high white blood cell count, which was, I'm not going to say significantly higher, but enough higher that we're going to probably have that redone again. But he had no temperature, no nodules were inflamed or enlarged, and there was no painfulness at the site of his surgery. So they did not start antibiotics. They did not think it was necessary, and they just want us to keep an eye on that incisional area, which it looks great. So the pin is still there, of course. Everything else is good. The FIB leukemia is negative. The ears were clean, nails trimmed. He successfully was sedated with all the vital signs staying normally. He weighed 7 pounds 9 ounces. Other than the white blood cell counts, everything was normal. Now the pin, you know, that was a really nasty fracture. We all know that. That was a really bad. Dr. Darcy told us at the beginning that that was a really bad fracture, and she was not positive that it was going to hold. He wants me to send these x-rays up to Dr. Darcy. He's not the bestest, he says, on reading x-rays or in the orthopedic field. So we're going to send these up, have Dr. Darcy evaluate them too. Looks like the leg might be a tiny bit shorter from what I'm seeing, but obviously, as you're seeing him already running around, he's 4.5 weeks post-surgery. Actually, I think he's 5.5 weeks. So it appears to be healing really well. And then we're going to say Ming for last. The next one is Jolene. You know, Jolene came in with that horrible fur. It was completely matted, as you all know, and we shaved her. But as the fur started growing back, it came in very patchy. She's got some fur that is like this, and some that was very crusty, like 2 weeks ago. And when I see crusty skin, I get a little worried about ringworm. So we gave her a bath 2 weeks ago with the medicated shampoo that we use from ringworm, or it's also can be used as a good cleansing soap. But remember, when their fur is so matted like that, their air cannot get in there. It's like a dead space there. There's no way of circulation. So last week I gave her a second bath with a special shampoo, and it looks a lot better. But we have a black light that we use, and what I'm seeing looked fine. It looked healthy, but I asked him to double check me on that, and he said that it is negative for ringworm. The Woods lamp is negative, so that's good. They did, this was something I did not know, is he graded her as a 4 out of 6 mid-systolic heart murmur. So, nothing really to have to worry about. We'll just keep an eye on it. No medications needed. Color's good, respiration's good. Every once in a while I'll check her while she's sleeping to make sure what the respirations are, not over 40 while she's sleeping. So we'll just keep an eye on it. Whoop, are you all right, dude? Oops, I don't know if you can get in there. Poor dentilation. We know that. That's why we know she's got the stomatitis. He just reconfirmed that for us. It's just something we have to really watch her whole life is the stomatitis, and we'll add on the heartworm, or excuse me, the heart murmur for that too. So she was also microchipped. Her color was good. Ears clean, nails trimmed. Yeah, that's a lot to ask. And all of her blood work was actually really good. She said, he's got here, Jolene is a shy adult female Persian. Jolene's pelt is very scruffy with multiple rough patches of alopecia, and we already knew that. Jolene was negative to the Woods lamp test, which is good. She has a 4 out of 6 mid-systolic murmur over her mitral valve. No clinical signs of it, though. She has poor teeth, crusty debris around both, or around the lips. We know that. That all goes along with the stomatitis that she has. They worried a lot about her eating. She didn't want to eat there very good, so they hand fed her, which was wonderful. Are you all right, Rachel? You're just kind of stumbling, bumbling here. Kathy, can you hold him a minute? He whacked himself over here. All right, I'm getting a few too many kitties up here. Oh, then there's Ming. Jolene has the heart murmur, yeah. Then there's Ming. We just kind of both, and that's what he says, and now there's Ming. And we both looked at each other and kind of like, oh, gosh. And I said, he's put together kind of weird, isn't he? And he says, yeah. So, I'll read what he says, and then I'll tell you what he said. He's got, Ming is a subdued, slightly disoriented adult Siamese mix. He is very thin, but eats aggressively, reflecting his previous near starvation status. You know, like remember when he first came, he wouldn't eat, and we already know that when cats have been in that mode where they haven't had food, they kind of do this shutdown, and then it's a challenge for us to get that appetite stimulated again. We've talked about that before. So with him, you know, we did the syringe feeding, and then we kind of did half and half. And like a day or two before he left is when his appetite started picking up. Well, while he was there, oh my gosh, we better throw that away. That's a major.
The kitty on the bottom one.
So while he was there, his appetite kicked in big time. So he says he is very thin, but eats aggressively, reflecting his previous near starvation status. They did a lot of neurologic testing, and it suggested that that Ming can hear, because he questioned that at first. Remember when he first came in, we were a little unsure about his hearing and his eyesight? Well, they did quite a few tests on his hearing, and he says, I think he does hear. Not sure if he's hearing exactly as other kitties hear, he said, but he does hear sounds. But that his vision is poor. We did already suspect that, and he confirmed that. Said that sometimes he would act, well, this is what he actually said. He says that he sometimes would act like he might see a little bit, and then we know for sure he has some vision. Or is it because of a mental problem that he has that is not clicking adequately or appropriately in his brain to let him connect sight to what his brain is saying? Radiographs and physical exam revealed that Ming was extremely constipated and 6 to 7% dehydrated. I said, my first thing was, I said, but he's pooping? And he said, take a look at these x-rays. And I held up the x-ray, and it's like, oh my gosh, I could not believe it. His entire intestinal tract was packed with stool. So what we were getting in was probably he was just pushing out what couldn't be held in the intestinal tract anymore. So they did repeated doses of sub-Q fluid were given, and repeated manual colon evacuations were performed. So there's a thing called megacolon that we will check into with Ming. And that's, well, we can go into the megacolon more later, but what he's worried about is that he does not become this constipated again. So what we're going to start on his schedule tomorrow is he's going to be getting Catlax twice a day. And just kind of keep pushing and pushing and pushing that, that stool out. I was flabbergasted. I've seen lots of x-rays where there's a lot of stool in there, but nothing like what this was. So they flushed and flushed and flushed him with fluids, got him rehydrated, and then once his appetite kicked in, that will help. And he said after they cleared him out, he pooped and pooped and pooped and pooped. So that's good. Radiographs of Ming's spine was taken and are enclosed. He was also microchipped. What he's seen of the x-rays, I've got those here too, they look pretty good, folks. We've been thinking along the line of spina bifida. I'm not so sure that we were looking at the right way. Definitely a fracture, though, of the base of the tail where his tail kinks. I mean, instead of being like this for the vertebrae, it's like this. It's an L. So that's why his tail goes like that. So was he hit by a car? Don't know. That's a pretty solid bone at the base of the tail. That's a big part. You know, it's still a pretty big vertebrae. So some kind of force had to happen to make that. The hips are pretty solid in the hip socket. One looks like it's turned a little bit. Now, is that because his frog position of the x-rays, where you pull the legs up in a frog position, wasn't 100% equal? It could be, or maybe there's an injury there that we don't know about. Can't tell yet, but we'll probably do some repeat x-rays on him as well sometime. He is one cat. I would love to know what the heck happened to him. Don't know. So the one good thing is his lab reports are all good. He has now on their individual notes, he has very poor reaction time to visual, and some partial reaction time to his hearing. Very thin, but he's eating well. dehydrated. Old fracture at the tail base. 7 pounds 4 ounces. He stands with his legs splayed at hindquarters. His second FIV leukemia test is negative. He was microchipped. And I sent the letter with him that we have hanging up for the volunteers. So kind of basically in a nutshell, he has an old fracture of his tail base, and that's good sized vertebrae there. His hips we're not sure about if they're 100% right. The vertebrae up the spine looks pretty decent. He thinks he's has trouble tracking visually and possibly somewhat hearing deficiencies. We have to watch the intestinal tract, and that's easy. That's a manual thing we can feel. Watch for the megacolon. He calls him slightly disoriented adult, and he says personally he thinks there's some mental issues there. And now when you say mental issues, what that can mean is that there's some kind of brain connection problems. It's just he probably was born that way. That's right. He's basically okay, just very, very different. There's some things we have to watch, things we have to work on, things we gotta take care of yet. Yes, that's right, Elskates. If he was hit by a car, definitely what I impact on the pelvis area swings them around and they get double whammied in the head. How many times have we seen that? Many, many, many times. And so that's exactly what could have happened. What would be the problem is he had suggested a hit by car because that vertebrae there is one of the bigger ones, and so something forceful had to happen. And so did he get hit where he kind of got swung around and got his head banged, and he has some brain injury from that? We don't know. He'd be one to really know the stories of. Yeah, we get the whole thing. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish up here because I got a couple things I have to do. Yeah, we love him. And the other nice thing about him being up there is that he was in a pen, for those 4 days, although he, of course, had his playtime. But that double reinforced him being in a pen with a litter box. He wasn't having any troubles there. So we're going to continue doing what we did, last week and over the weekend. He'll be out. We'll keep putting him in his room as a reminder to use the box, but we're getting him more and more in tune with that box. He's doing so much better. I don't know yet, Madison. I'm not going to step out and say that yet. We're going to just see where it goes. He eats off the spoon jersey, but not like what Mary does. Okay, I'm going to get busy here, and we'll get you guys set up for bedtime here in a little bit. Okay. This goes here. I love him. He's gorgeous.
Jackie, did you hear about Tara Thompson's mother?
Tara Thompson's mother?
Yeah.
The one that was
Oh, I didn't know that.
was that expected?
No, she was in car accident.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding?
Her son seems to be okay.
No, he's good. I just saw him.
Yeah.
Was he hurt?
I saw him.
He had a fracture under his eye. When I was at the funeral, I could barely tell. I mean, and that was just a week later, whatever. His arm is still banged up, but they're waiting to see if he needs surgery. I don't think so. But she's feels so bad because I know how that feels. So I called her today, and I was like, she posted something on Facebook. I called her and was like, hey, you know my number.
I was wondering when she was going to be back to work.
She's going to take a month off. They told her to take a month. She saw both sides just completely off, severed her thumb off, so she broke her arm, and company's impact. Mason was in the front seat, so I said, "Where were you sitting, buddy?" And he goes, "And I looked at Tara and I said, because like where his eye was fractured, I said, oh, maybe Grandma stuck her arm out, because you know how to do that." And he goes, "No, it was her face, it was her head." And I said, "Huh?" And he goes, "I saw it. I saw it."
I heard that he saw everything.
Yeah, he did, but he's a good boy. Like
Yeah, he's a good kid.
he said, I always knew she'd be my guardian angel. I just didn't think it'd be so soon.
Oh gosh, that just breaks my heart.
I heard there was a great turn for the kids. She got awful. I never got to meet her. Never
Janice was
wonderful.
wonderful.